Hi, I'm Daniel Makasi. I'm the initiator of the Watoto Radio campaign to promote children's access to radio. I live in Goma, DRC. I speak Swahili, French, and sometimes English. In my region, there is Lake Kivu, a dangerous lake with methane gas and pockets of mazuku gas in some areas. Children are often victims of this gas. However, if the radio could communicate sufficiently on the danger of this gas, we would avoid many risks of the people, some of which are displaced by war. Everyone has the right to express themselves, to present their opinions, whether in writing, orally, via the internet, radio, or television. Since 2020, we have launched the Watoto Radio campaign in the city of Goma in the east of the Democratic Republic of Congo. This campaign is about getting children's voices heard on the air. Children have a lot to tell. For instance, their childhood stories, their dreams, poems, songs, and so on. Watoto Radio wants to make the radio a space that contributes to the promotion of freedom of expression. With a team of about 10 young people, we visit children in churches, schools, in their quarters to hear their voices and talk to them about the importance of radio. Since 2020, Watoto Radio has been heard in 2 provinces of the DRC. In North Kivu province, Watoto Radio broadcasts in 2 languages, Swahili and French. In South Kivu, Watoto Radio is heard in Swahili and Kirundi. The idea is to have several broadcasting languages to reach many children. We have a web radio that broadcasts online radio programs that children have produced in community radio stations in DRC. This online radio is called Watoto Radio. Despite our desire to produce a lot of radio programs for children, we often find it difficult to meet these children who are mostly on the move because of war or natural disasters. Because of the M23 war in the eastern part of the DRC, 12 journalists fled the territory of Ruchuru to Goma. Among these journalists, some were hosting the Watoto Radio program in Kiwanja on a local radio station. Since they are fled, it is currently difficult to continue programs for children regularly on air. Radio is a low-cost source of mass information and education, but unfortunately it is not available to many children in DRC. Despite the fact that more than 70% of families in Africa own a radio, this radio is often a private property and reserved for the head of the family. Women and the children often do not have their own receivers to listen to the programs of their choice. For the Watoto Radio campaign, we believe that every human being has the right to information, especially women and children. The challenge is to provide equal access to the radio and participation in the radio programs for everyone, especially children. Our message is: let's make a radio space for voice of minority groups, the voice of children, and the promotion of their rights.